We are now on number 55. We're still doing with circles. Question 1 or 55 says BAC. BAC is here. Imagine mine's not there. First thing we need to know, look at that pink line there is 180, and if we know this is 50, we can just do 50 minus 180 and get to 130. So we'll get 130. No problems. All awesome. FAE. FAE. Awesome. Same thing again. We got a straight line here. We got a 50 and a 90. You can do 180 minus 50 minus 90 degrees. Remember that right triangle there is 90. And it ends up giving us 40. Awesome. Hopefully those don't give you no trouble. I don't see them doing that. Alright, on 57, CAE. CAE. Even better. Talking about this angle here with 50 and 90 together. Add those two together, 50 plus 90 ends up giving us that great 140 SD. Alright, moving on. Next question, number 58, QRT. Obviously these two angles are vertical. Even if the circle's not there, we got two X's. They end up being vertical. If they're vertical, we know they're equal, so I set them equal, found X, and then the question was find angle QRT, so all I did was simply take the 20, plug it back in to QRT, and get 95, which was A. Alright, 59. 59 here, we're told AC, so let's get some color in here. A to C and A to F were the same. I went ahead, drew a little line. Hey, if that's 8, before I even go any further, I know that's 8. Let's not get confused. A to E, they're telling us is 10. Of course, you know I labeled it, that's 10. Look, don't forget that 90-degree angle in there. Big question here is find E to G. Remember, if we have a 90-degree angle, both of these are congruent. So really, if I found L here, or the length from E to F, I really can just double it and find the whole length. Right triangle, I got 8 squared, L squared, and 10 squared. Solve through Pythagorean theorem. Never can hear enough of it. Go through, solve down, get L is 6. And obviously we have two L's there, so E to G would be double 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Alright. Question 60. Find P to R. They give us T to S. So T to S is 15. Of course, T to S is 15. We got that 90-degree angle. This here is going to be 15 as well, so I went ahead and marked it. R to S is 15. And then it says U to Q. U to Q and U to S are the same, so obviously those two are the same. I got up one mark. You might want to mark it 2. We don't actually know U to S yet, so we can't say they're 15. Find P to R. We'll do that. Good old pink again. P to R here. Obviously, with these two are 15, and these two here and here are 15. 15 plus 15 ends up giving us 30. Alright. Alright, let's see. Focus it up. Alright, question 61. If it'll focus. Alright, actually 61 gives us a couple different pieces of information. It says angle 1, so I wrote in 2x plus 2. Angle 2 is 9x. find the measurement of angle 1. Before we even go anywhere, we know that this angle here is 90 degrees. How do we know? Because that angle there, if we look at what that angle makes as related to the circle, it makes a semicircle, and we know semicircles created by that angle we do, that 180 for the semicircle divided by 2 gives us this angle of 90. So we know these two angles added together should actually be 90. If I add those two, I get it here, 11x plus 2 equals 90. Solve through and find x. Remember, they're always trying to trick you. Most of the time they throw 8 in here. This time they didn't. Find angle 1. So plug that 8 back into where that 2 is at. 2 times 8 plus 2. Kind of off the page a little bit, but it ends up being 18 down here. Alright, good old 62. Alright, gives us, let's see what they gave us. They gave us 2x, 2x, 4x, and 4x. So these two being the same and these two being the same. We're actually asked on 62, we're actually just trying to find the measure of the numbered angle. So we're trying to find this angle 7. Find the measured angle. Okay. First thing first, I added 2x, 2x, 4x, and 4x. Remember, that equals the circle. So I added all those together, equals the circle of 360 divided by 12. So x ends up being 30. I plug 30 back in. I got 60 for these two. Plug 30 in here, and I get 120 for here and here. Okay. Remember, to find this angle, we're on the inside where it makes. So I add 60 and 120 and get 180, and 180 divided by 2 ends up being the great and powerful 90 degrees.